Hello Yu-Gi-Oh players, how are you today? Have you ever been robbed in Yu-Gi-Oh? I hope not. I'm gonna tell you the story about the time I got robbed in Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's not as simple as, oh, someone came up to me and stole my stuff and that was it. It was a build-up of a whole bunch of other stuff. 2008, I was a casual Yu-Gi-Oh player. I didn't really play much of tournaments. Never been to a locals before. Never been to a Shonen Jump or YCS. None of that. So I was like, let me try this pro Yu-Gi-Oh scene, this professional Yu-Gi-Oh scene, and let me get into competitive Yu-Gi-Oh playing. So that's what I'm going to do. And I quickly learned that there was a difference between casual and professional players, or pro players or competitive players. Casuals, you're with your friends, you're having fun, you're at the library, you're just doing random stuff, getting along great. But as soon as you turn on that casual and trading for cards and good cards, oh, people get greedy, angry, mad. They do all types of things. Here I am going to this place called the Plaza. First time ever going there. And I'm new. No one knows who I am. And people are looking at you like, oh, we got one. So I didn't know anything. I wanted to trade for things. And me trading as a casual player is, you have a card I want, I have a card you want, give me that, give me that. So people used to take $40 cards from me and give me like a $1 card. And people would be smirking and laughing behind doors like, this dude, what is he doing? He has no clue. But they didn't know that I just didn't care. I just wanted the card that I wanted as a casual player during that time. I was a noob. I sucked, okay? Here we are. There's this guy. I'm not going to name his name. He's a big guy. And I'm new. I'm the only new person there. No one knows me. This guy, his morphing jar gets stolen. Now, this morphing jar was like $200, $300 morphing jar. I just so happened to leave early that day. And since I was the only one, the new person there, and his morphing jar was gone, and I left early, it had to have been me. I was the one who stole the card, right? So I'm at the subway station waiting for my train to come to go home. Now this guy managed to make it all the way to the subway station because someone said I stole his card. Find me and punch me in the face. I fell down the escalator. This guy was just on me and I was just so afraid and scared and yelling like, I didn't steal your stuff. You can check all my pockets. I don't know. Why did you leave the plaza early? Because I wanted to leave to go home. That's why. But I didn't say that. I was afraid. This guy was huge. I was small. I'm the same size as I was now as I was. I'm the same size now as I was during that time. So it was a horrible experience for me. But now I went to that same place a couple of days later. People are looking at me like, that guy, what are they talking about? So the people who are my friends, they're like, dude, you shouldn't have come back. Why? People think you steal Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm like, I don't steal Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They like, we know, but they don't know. Yeah, I don't know who stole the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I don't steal Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so that's just it. But someone else's cards get stolen. Someone else's cards get stolen. And you know what happens? People blame it on me. And I'm like, you know what? I'm leaving. I'm not coming back. And then they say, if you leave early, they're going to definitely think it's you. So I stay there until it closes, just so people don't think I stole the card, that I left early and it was me. But I continue to leave out. And I'm still a new guy around there. So I don't know people. So these guys, they're following me. I'm like, why are they following me? And they're like, dude, I know you got my card. I know you have my stuff. I know you got my stuff. You have my stuff. Where's my stuff? You got my stuff? I want my stuff. Why do you have my stuff? You stole my stuff. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, I didn't steal your stuff. So I'm afraid and all this crap happening. And the guy is like, he doesn't look like he's like going to do something to me. But I'm afraid. I don't like conflict. I just want to leave. I'm new. Just let me go. I didn't steal anything. You can check my stuff. But they're not listening to me. He's not listening to me. Everybody's watching this. Like, yo, it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight. Y'all going to get beat up. Blah, blah, blah. So, in all this argument, you know, this guy takes my card, throws it in the air. He takes my card. Whatever good cards, my book, whatever, he just takes it. So I'm like, in the heat of the moment, takes his stuff. I literally takes his stuff because he took my stuff. And I run Oh, I'm running all the way to the subway station. And as soon as I got to the subway station, the train came and I went home. And I have his stuff. I have his stuff. And I called some friends and say, hey, look, this guy tried to steal my stuff. I took his stuff. Now I actually stole some cards. Okay? And now I'm like, oh, you're right. But it was in the heat of the moment. I wasn't like planning on taking his stuff and going. It just happened that in the heat of the moment, I was afraid. I took his stuff. He took my stuff. Blah, blah, blah. And I just ran. Dude, you got to give his stuff back, yo. I go to another place called Legends. They play cards there. Not anymore. This is back in the day. So I confront the guy. I give him back his stuff. And then he's like, where's my Grandmaster, the Sixth Samurai? Where's that at? That's $100. I'm like, I don't have your Grandmaster. Whatever that was in here was in here. I didn't take anything. Then he says, my check is gone. You got my check? You cashed my check. I didn't cash no check. I'm gonna take you to court. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't do nothing. I didn't take anything. This is yours. You didn't even give me back my stuff. I don't have any stuff at this point. And this continues for weeks of people calling me a thief, saying I steal cards and blaming me for stuff. And it just wasn't true. And I confronted this guy. This is when, now I think around this time, I might get my times mixed up. Crush Card Virus was just reprinted in Gold Series. Around that time, I tried to record him on camera, like, dude, blah, blah, blah. And I got him on my phone, recorded on my phone, not camera, but on my phone, confessing about certain things that he was just lying just to get more cards from me because I was a noob and people were really blaming me just because I was new and they didn't know me. And they called me all types of names and they talked about me, blah, blah, blah. And it still continues to this day, even though 10 years later. And I've gone with my YouTube channel and started uploading. I got pretty popular, things like that. Those things just haven't gone away. The way people look at me like your Yugioh channel, that Jay. My name is Jay, by the way. Something about him, he's weird, he's funny, he's creepy. That wasn't an enjoyable experience for me, especially new coming into the game. And I don't see that as much anymore. I don't pride myself as someone who's a pro Yu-Gi-Oh player or whatever, or who is very knowledgeable. I'm just very conservative about the game and my thoughts, or as I don't boast about myself in any way in this game. If I had 1 million subscribers on YouTube, I wouldn't be like, yeah, I'm the best. I'm just humble, and that's how I am as a person. I don't like being blamed for things. I don't like conflict. I don't like any of those things. This is my story of how I got robbed in Yu-Gi-Oh! Some of you might say it was my own fault, maybe. Have you gotten robbed in Yu-Gi-Oh? Have you had any experiences that were bad? You can leave a comment in the comment section below and just share your experiences with me and other people. Anyway, thanks for watching your Yu-Gi-Oh channel, and to end my turn, go.